catwalk runway isn't usually something you'd associate with the armed forces, but some big names in fashion like Victoria Beckham, Julian McDonald and Paul Smith put their designs on show in aid of British troops.
Well, 3 charities are going to benefit from this evening. Help the Heroes, of course, and Soldiers Charity. But this was actually the idea of the cavalry, and so this is really raising money primarily for the cavalry and for those men who are injured.
Lance Corporal Martin Compton, who suffered burns to 70% of his body in a Taliban rocket attack in 2006, lent his support to the event. He received a standing ovation from the guests. Model and electronic violinist Lindsay Stoppart got to wear a Jasper Conran ball gown when she launched the event earlier this year. She featured in a special musical performance at the gala.
The tickets for tonight's event set guests back £1,000, and for that they not only get the fashion show, they also get dinner and a chance to bid on some luxury items in a silent auction. The top lot is a top-of-the-range Range Rover worth around £100,000.
Are we all done? Simon, it's your last chance.
It eventually sold for the bargain price of £70,000, but the guests weren't mean. The silent and main auction raised a total of £142,000.
It's amazing for us. Every penny is needed, wherever, whether it's to help casualties, whether it's to help casualties' families, and we realise that more than anybody.
And I asked the major, is this the first or is it the second? And no, it was the first, and I couldn't understand why. Why haven't they done it? Like every year.
Although this is the first event of its kind involving the Household Cavalry, it's the second large event in as many months benefiting forces charities. The first Help the Heroes concert took place last month.
Every event creates its own pool of people who are involved in it, and then everyone who comes gets better informed about the situation, and then they go away inspired, and then they create their own event. So that's why this thing has rippled across the country.
It's hoped when all the cash is counted, Fashion for the Brave will raise £1 million. Claire Sadler, Forces News, London.